Welcome to the peaceful garden, where the flowers sway gently in the evening breeze and the stars twinkle overhead. As the sun sets and darkness falls, it's time for the insects to settle down for the night. Would you like to join us on this bedtime journey? Hello, butterfly. You've been fluttering from flower to flower, spreading beauty wherever you go. Now it's time to find a cozy spot to rest your delicate wings. Can you imagine the butterfly closing its wings and settling down among the petals, ready to dream of tomorrow's adventures? Good night, butterfly. Hello, ladybug. You've been exploring the garden, your bright red shell shining in the moonlight. Now it's time to find a cozy leaf to curl up on. Can you picture the ladybug tucking its tiny legs beneath its shell, ready to drift off into a peaceful slumber? Good night, ladybug. Hello, ant. You've been busy scurrying back and forth, collecting food for your colony. Now it's time to find a snug tunnel in the earth and rest your weary legs. Can you see the ant curling up with its fellow ants, safe and warm in their underground home? Good night, ant. Hello, bee. You've been buzzing around the garden, gathering nectar from the flowers. Now it's time to return to your hive and snuggle up with your sisters. Can you imagine the bee settling down in its honeycomb cell, surrounded by the comforting hum of the hive? Good night, bee. Hello, dragonfly. You've been darting through the air, your iridescent wings shimmering in the moonlight. Now it's time to find a tall reed by the pond and rest your wings for the night. Can you picture the dragonfly perching on the reed, its slender body swaying gently in the breeze? Good night, dragonfly. Hello, grasshopper. You've been hopping through the grass, your strong hind legs carrying you far and wide. Now, it's time to find a cozy blade of grass to rest upon. Can you see the grasshopper curling up, its antennae twitching as it settles down for the night? Good night, grasshopper. Hello, beetle. You've been crawling among the leaves, your shiny shell reflecting the moonlight. Now, it's time to find a sheltered spot beneath a fallen log and rest your weary legs. Can you imagine the beetle tucking itself into a cozy crevice, ready to sleep until morning? Good night, beetle. Hello, wasp. You've been buzzing around the garden, your striped abdomen glinting in the starlight. Now it's time to find a safe spot in the eaves of a tree and settle down for the night. Can you picture the wasp curling up in its paper nest, surrounded by its fellow wasps? Good night, wasp. Hello, caterpillar. You've been munching on leaves, preparing for your transformation into a beautiful butterfly. Now it's time to find a snug cocoon and drift off into a deep sleep. Can you see the caterpillar wrapping itself in silk and dreaming of the wings it will soon spread? Good night, caterpillar. Hello, firefly. You've been lighting up the night with your twinkling glow, illuminating the darkness with your magic. Now it's time to find a blade of grass to rest upon and dim your light for the night. Can you imagine the firefly settling down, its tiny light flickering softly as it drifts off to sleep? Good night, firefly. As the insects settle down for the night in the peaceful garden, the air is filled with the gentle hum of their slumber. Now it's your turn to close your eyes and drift off into dreamland, surrounded by the soothing sounds of the nighttime garden. Good night, little one. Good night, garden.